thoughts about the victory, being able to bounce back after those 2 close losses?
We just didn't turn the ball over. In both week 1 and week 2, we had too many turnovers to win a game. We dominated statistically in both of those games in week 1 and week 2, and we have outgained them offensively by 200 yards, both Butler and Springfield, and we just turned the ball over way too much, put our defense in bad situation to be able to be victorious. So our main goal was here to coming in here is just trying to eliminate turnovers. Obviously we didn't have any tonight, so we're very pleased. Sometimes taking a sack and sometimes throwing the ball in the stands is a lot better than trying to force something in there and turn the football over. So that's what we're trying to get our guys to understand. Sometimes it's just better to take your medicine and live to fight another day. So I'm real pleased with that. So execution was better. We were more physical than they were. We were bigger and more athletic as a team overall. So I was just pleased the way that we executed.
What can you say about how Alec bounced back? He had 3 interceptions there in that second half against Butler.
Right.
I believe 4 against Springfield, none tonight.
Sure, yeah. Like I said, the turnover statistically, Alec he's leading the conference in passing, and he was throwing for average. He had 700 yards coming into this game, and he'd rushed for over 100 yards also, in those 2 games. So statistically, dynamite. But then you look at the turnovers, which I've already addressed has been killing us. So for him to reduce those, if he continues to play solid and doesn't turn the football over, whether fumbles or interceptions, and we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Defense tonight came up big. I think they maybe had 5 yards rushing in the first half.
Sure, yeah. Coach Spitzer and the rest of our defensive staff, Coach Spitzer and Coach Driscoll, and they always put a good game plan together. Was it last week against Springfield? I think Springfield had less than 50 yards at half. But then the offense, turning the ball over, got our defense in some bad situations. So, yeah, tonight the kids came out and they played hard. They executed. Coach always has a good game plan, Coach Spitzer, and the kids executed it, and we were a little more physical and we dominated. So real pleased with that.
Is there anything you think you have to improve on heading into Northwestern next week?
So, there's always improvement, right? There's always things that we can improve upon. Obviously, tonight there was a lot of flags thrown. I'm sure some of it was us, but some of it I'll put on those officials. I don't think they were very good at all. And it was more about them throwing their flags than it was letting the kids play a little bit. But with that being said, obviously we need to, eliminate some of those penalties if we're going to beat some of the teams on our schedule that we hope to beat. So we'll be working on execution and trying to improve our special teams. They're a little shaky at times also, needless to say, have been shaky. So we'll try and get those things shored up, heading into Northwestern next week.
Carroll's not really a team that can come back from big deficits. They don't throw the ball a lot. So
right.
How important key is it to get up early?
Well, that was what our hope was. You always want to. It doesn't matter who you're playing, whether they can score a lot of points or not. You always want to get up early, but once you get up early on a team like they're a ball control offense, trying to keep the ball away from the other team. Once we got up a few scores, it's really difficult for them to try and come back because they're just not built to do that. But I give Coach Ruley and his staff, credit. Coach Ruley is coming back. This is his alma mater. It's his first year, and so he's had some. They've been down the last couple of years, so he's just trying to get it built and to start out 2-0. Be 2-1 after week 3. I think he's real pleased with it. But Carroll's going to definitely be a handful here in the future. They run a similar offense as Thurgood, ran with Coach White, and we all know how good Thurgood was under Coach White. So Coach Rowley will get it rolling. They'll get it going here.